The world has been rapidly changing, and you have likely adapted your business strategy to address things like new channels or products, supply chain disruptions, digital transformation, and leading in a remote or hybrid workforce. Business is anything but usual. And while you have spent the last few years working hard to adapt your strategy, figure out how to serve customers, retain employees, and operate in new ways, your culture has likely been a bit neglected. Like a garden, cultures need to be tended to consistently to ensure culture is aligned with your strategy, your structure, and your high-performance work practices. When culture is not tended and aligned, especially during stressful times, unhealthy habits can emerge like weeds. Things like slow decision-making, lack of empowerment, lower levels of innovation, less accountability, and less collaboration in your organization can create barriers to performance and impede important progress toward delivering on your strategy. In fact, when your culture is unhealthy and not aligned with your strategy, you can experience dysfunction in your organization. Colleagues can spend time and energy competing with, undermining, or ignoring each other. This leads to slower change and lower levels of business performance. When your culture is healthy and aligned with your strategy, you experience colleagues supporting and collaborating with each other in synergy and aligned with your strategy. This leads to accelerating change and higher levels of business performance. How does this feel within your work teams? When you have an unhealthy culture, you go and talk with your team about the critical priorities that need to happen in your organization. Things like new strategy, digital transformation, future of work, being agile and resilient. People become cynical and resist change. These old or unhealthy mindsets prevent execution of the new strategy and lead to stagnant or declining results. So what do you do to improve engagement and align your culture with your strategy? Many tend to focus on the obvious elements that can shape culture. Ask them to behave differently, update your values, your HR policies, your systems, and even your incentives. Spell it out in behavioral competencies. While these are important elements to leverage when shaping culture, they are just the tip of the iceberg in that they represent about 10% of the real drivers of culture. At Principled Transformation, we are experts in culture transformation, especially leveraging the hidden elements of culture that rapidly re-engage and reshape organizational cultures. We help develop healthy states of mind, trust, and aligned thinking to shift mindsets and habits to align actions with stated values. We also leverage principles of neuroscience and the behavioral and social sciences to reliably shift the habits of employees across your organization to unlock potential and unleash your results.